Welcome to the RFID simulation for proper medicine administration. To start this simulation, just click on the red disc on the ground. In the menu that appears, just select Scenario 1 to start with. This would be our Scenario 1 walkthrough. Click on the Scenario 1 Create. Click on Display. Once the scenario is displayed, you may enter the scenario to experience it. You'll notice the screen says RN, touch the screen to log into EMR. So we're going to touch the screen to start. I am told that I am now logged into the EMR. I get a message stating that I am welcomed and logged in, and to click on the RFID scanner on the table to begin the simulation. I see the scanner on the table. I will click on it. Clicking on the scanner starts a workflow that appears on the upper right corner of my screen. The very first part of the workflow tells me to touch the patient's wristband and hit OK when done. So I will touch the patient's wristband. And hitting OK means 1 is the button for OK. So I will click on the button 1. I'm now told that the patient was scanned successfully. What should I do next? This is a quiz-based simulation, so you'll have to know the answers to move on with the simulation. If you answer incorrectly, you'll have to start the scenario all over again. I have 4 options: manually look for patient, scan medication, administer medication, verify patient name and date of birth. I will select 4. I get a sound effect indicating that I have selected the correct answer. I am now told to touch the patient and asked, what is the patient's name and date of birth?
My name is John Smith. My birthday is May 6, 1980. I need my notes.
So I'm told that this person is John Smith and his birth date is May 6, 1980, and that is selection 1. I am correct again in my selection. I can move on. I'm told that the name and the date of birth is verified, and what should I do next? Scan medication, manual override, administer medication, or call the nurse. I will say scan the medication. I'm correct again. I'm told to touch the medication on the table and hit OK when done. Click on the medication on the table. I'm given a message on the lower left corner saying medication scan successful. I also see on the screen what that looks like in real life within the system. I click 1 for OK. Now I'm asked that the medication scan is successful. What do I do next? Given 4 options, I'm going to select 3. I am correct again in my answer. The second that I'm wrong, I will have to start the scenario all the way from the beginning. I'm now asked to name the 5 rights. I have 4 options to choose from. I'm going to select 4. I'm now told that the 5 rights is verified and medication is correct, and what to do next. Select 3. I'm told that the MAR charting is complete. What shall I do next? I'm going to select 4. I'm now told in the lower left corner that I've finished the simulation and my score is 9 out of 9. I have successfully completed scenario 1 of this simulation. I'm told I've done great and I passed the scenario. I am now able to move on to the other scenarios. Eventually, the screen will go back to the login screen and everything will reset. I have completed scenario 1 of the simulation. I can now click on the crate, hit remove, click on the crate again, and hit quit.